doing the amazing race with my dad, especially because a couple years ago I almost lost him while he was serving in Afghanistan.
And I am Jerry, and I survived an artillery round exploding 6 feet to my left, killing 2 of the men I was with, wounding nearly a dozen of us. However, after 3 months in the hospital, countless surgeries, and 6 months of physical therapy, I am back and I'm ready to compete in the amazing race with my daughter. We are going to be the team to dominate the amazing race like no other team has ever done before.
All in all, I think we will be the team to beat. We have every skill set that is needed to be on the race. We really complement each other, and so we are going to be a force to be reckoned with.
I feel like there are some areas where we're going to be challenged. And it's not going to be the clues that Phil leaves in the envelopes that's going to do it. It's going to be us.
My dad is one of the most hard-headed people that I know. He is so set that he is right and that his way is the only way.
Well, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree sometimes.
Oh my gosh.
The question is, can we communicate? Can we actually take time to listen to each other? We've seen other teams on their decision-making process, and it just sucks. We're gonna have our plan of attack so that we don't fall into that same pit.
That is one of my biggest fears, though, is that we will have such a communication barrier. With my dad being gone so much while I was growing up, we don't have the perfect relationship, or really very much of a relationship.
In the military, it's an occupational hazard. It's part of the challenges of being a military family. Friends of mine, when they go on a business trip, they're gone for the week. When I go on a business trip, I'm gone for a year. And so I have literally missed years of Breanna's life, where birthday parties, as she mentioned, her performances. I get to come home and watch the home movies and listen to my wife explain how Jerry's gone here and Jerry's gone there. It's just not conducive to develop the type of relationship that I would like to have.
It's hard. It's hard because I see my friends and the relationships that they have with their dads, and I don't have that. I don't really know a lot about my dad, and he doesn't really know a lot about me. And we do not know really how to communicate with each other. To him, I'm still his little girl because he wasn't there to watch me become the woman I am today. My dad's military experience will bring a broad skill set to this team. He is strong, he's smart, he has high attention to detail, he has a lot more experience than any of the other competitors. He's traveled places, he knows lots of languages, and he can work very well under high-stress situations.
Breanna more than compensates for anything that I'm going to lack in. She's a brilliant kid. She has straight A's in high school, she's a full-ride scholarship at college and a finance degree. On top of all of that, she's a ballroom dancer. She competes on the university's ballroom dance team. She has danced on the Great Wall of China. She has excellent endurance. And, I mean, just look at her. She's beautiful. She's going to distract all the boys on the other teams, and they won't even be able to understand what their clues are saying. I think we're going to just knock it out of the park.
I remember when my dad came home from Iraq, and there were reporters there asking us things that we had missed, what he had missed while he was away, and I was telling them about how he had missed a lot of my dance recitals and a lot of my performances and how hard that was. And they were asking me, so does your dad dance? Did he teach you how to dance? And I was like, no, my dad does not dance at all.
Yeah, so then every day at work for like 2 weeks, it was like, hey, Chief, I hear you can't dance. I was in Afghanistan, I'm a military intelligence officer. We get to go out and meet the people, and as they do so often, the Taliban started lobbing rockets down into the village where I was at. One of them landed about 6 feet to my left. It's got a 29-meter kill radius. Long story short, I believe I'm alive today by the grace of God. I believe He has a mission for me. The long story, that's filled with lots of emotion, memories of those who didn't survive that day, a lot of survivor's guilt. I guess if you want to hear that story, you're just going to have to invite us onto the amazing race. That day in Afghanistan, it really changed my life. It changed my priorities. I just wanted to be with family again. And I don't know whether it's more exciting to be on the race for the race's sake, or just the fact that I get to spend it with my daughter and get to know her. Make up for that lost time. Make up for all the things that I've missed in her life when I wasn't there. And most importantly, to develop a relationship that will last us the rest of this lifetime. That's all I can really ask for.
I'm going to take you home. Okay? Home to my house. Okay? Do you want anything else? Do you want some yogurt?
I'm happy.
You're happy? Why are you happy? Because you won? What did you win? What? Amazing Grace? You want Amazing Grace? And that's why you're happy? Phil's gonna love you. Why will Phil love you?
It's small. Eyebrow people.
What?
No. We have eyebrow people. I'm both eyebrow people.
You're both eyebrow people?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were an eyebrow person. Show me your eyebrow like Phil. Are you doing the eyebrow? What's going to be the hardest challenge on the Amazing Grace?
My dad to shut up.
Getting your dad to shut up?
He's being nice to other people.
What?
He's being nice.
He needs to be nice to people?